can't imagine losing $500 or $600 or $600 or $700.
One piece of paper.
Yeah, I would not trust that.
You guys were talking about goofing off during work. Did Aaron ever tell you what we used to do when we were valets downtown?
No.
There was this guy who used to steal stuff. Did we tell you this?
I've heard.
Wait,
this
so
story.
you were both valets at the
Yeah.
same time?
Mm-hmm.
And Lynn, too, right?
And Lynn, yeah.
His brother.
We were all
Is this
three.
all before Rooster Teeth?
All before? No, it's during. We're still valets.
Right now, we've got a-
Well, actually, I'll get your car before the show's over. No, we had this guy who was the overnight guy, and he used to steal stuff from everyone. Like, he stole my Girl Scout cookies one night. I was so mad. Like, I watched him walk. I had to go to the car and...
So he wouldn't steal from cars, he would steal from valets.
No, he would steal from cars too.
Oh.
He didn't
He was
draw.
just an
like,
overall
yeah,
thief.
he was. Yeah, you know, he would burn any bridge if he could get off stealing something. But Aaron and I, we ran experiments overnight, and so we gathered things and we would itemize them and we would hide them around the office to see what he would steal. And so we did increments of money one night. It was like we had like 3 pennies and a nickel and $1, and we'd put them in and we'd chronicle them to see what was the lowest amount he would steal.
How do you know it was him?
Because he's the only one. Like, and we'd come in back in at 7 a.m.
Do you hide GoPros?
Do we fight? No, we're not that high tech.
Not yet.
This is
You are now.
this is
It wasn't
old,
Scorpion level.
this is old school like spy tactics. But he broke a Chinese finger trap once. Like, we left it and we found it in the trash broken. And so we wrote this whole report. I'll show it to y'all sometime, but we wrote an entire report about our findings. And it was just like it's just ridiculous. Like, the Chinese finger trap we wrote demonstrates non-mastery of Chinese torture devices.
Wait, what about the one with the candy bar?
Yeah, so the candy bar is the best. So we because he would steal food. He was predominantly a food thief. And so
What,
we
just because he could eat it and there'd be no evidence?
Yeah. But we left a candy bar at the valet stand for him, and we came back, like left at 11 p.m. that night, came back 7 a.m. the next morning, and it was still there. And I was like, there's no fucking way. Like, that was you know, that was the biggest thing you could have left for him. And I was looking at it during the morning shift, and I realized it was not the same candy bar. It was a double size of the same one, and I put this together through clues later. But at some point in the night, he had eaten this candy bar, discarded it in the trash, and then to cover his tracks had gone all the way into the hotel, stolen a candy bar.
Stole it
Yeah,
from
because
inside
there was
too.
still a gap in the candy bars, like from where he'd taken it, and replaced it, thinking
the
he
wrong
got away.
size.
Yeah, with the wrong size.
That's some sloppy work.
So
Yeah.
he stole 2 candy bars.
Yeah.
And it's all in the report. So, yep.
What was his name? Lynn?
It was not Lynn. I wish it was Lynn. I don't want to say his name.
Why?
Maybe he's
a
watching.
thief.
Maybe he's watching right now.
Do we know him?
No.
Oh.
No one knows him. Anyways,
Did you confront him ever?
no, it was too fun to do. Like, it would have broken the illusion, I think. To
Do you think he was aware that you knew?
No,
No.
no, not at all. No.
Until he accidentally stole this report that you had typed up.
You imagine him finding that?
What? What? That'd be like a Truman Show type discovery where it's like,
You log like when he goes to the bathroom and
Yeah.
eats lunch too.
It was good, and we had it all kind of slanted. Like, we had like different action figures. Like, we had a black baby and a white baby to see like which one
testing
he would
his
take.
racism?
Yeah, we're seeing he didn't take either. So.
Interesting.
Just hate kids.
What does that tell you about?
Yeah.
He's not into action figures.
No.
That must have been so fun to experiment with.
Yeah.
It's almost a shame you don't still do that with him, because we could make some
You may
good-
just go back to the hotel. Just show up like 5 years later.
Maybe there's someone stealing at Rooster Teeth who we could do it to.
Yeah, who could? Man, we could try and just push someone to steal and see if they could.
see
do it.
who.
Just start tempting them with like dollar bills
Yeah,
here.
you start small.
What if you could hire an employee and then one person like teach them that that's part of the culture?
I thought you were gonna say like we could hire one employee and everyone could steal from them.
That would also be really
How would you
good.
teach him that's the culture? Like, we're all
I don't know.
feral children?
You're like, oh yeah, that's one of the things. Anytime you want something, just
Yeah.
take it. Like,
if you see food, you have to eat it because you might be hungry later.
yeah,
That might be
and
enough.
also be
Right.
like, it's totally cool. No one's gonna get mad at you.
The trash is up for grabs too.
Yeah, like it just like teach them all these horrible practices.
If anything is left on a flat surface, that means you could take it.
and then do it in front of him so that he thinks it's okay, and like everyone do.
but it's just your own laptop.
Yeah,
something that you put-
or you maybe you'd have to do it as a group or something, like a
Right.
group work together to teach them, and then when they eventually get fired for stealing. They're like, I thought it was just the thing. That's a horrible.
And you're like, that guy has a problem.
Such a long play. We don't even know this guy's position at the company.
Yeah, you're going for the Nazi tree swastika there.
So if you get hired at Rooster Teeth, watch out. Look out for Chris trying to teach you things that aren't true.